Thanks for coming with us.
Thanks for asking me.
I had no idea you were so wonderful with kids.
Me neither. Hey, come on. What was so wonderful? One's easy to talk to.
So are you.
I guess I just imagined what, I would have liked.
You'd make a good parent.
And you are a good parent. You know, when I look at you and the way you handle your son and the situation with your father, I think to myself, I could never pull this off.
Well, what is it that you want to pull off?
Just getting past it all. Coming to terms, settling things, moving on. Hell, my old man, he's been bunking in Port Charles for 6 months. He even took a bullet for me. But I can't let go. And Brenda, no, you know, not a chance. There is something inside of me that just shuts down.
When someone you care about lets you down.
Loyalty's a big thing with me. And betrayal is the worst. I guess it's happened once too often. But you, when I look at you, I'm in awe.
Sonny, what I've done is more for myself than for anybody else. You said I look more relaxed this morning. Oh, it's because the weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I allowed myself to forgive. And I didn't do it for my father. I did it for me. If I was going to go on living, I had to let go of that anger. Now that I have, I feel free.
And Miguel?
I'm not quite there yet with Miguel, but I am working on it.
More power to you.
What about you?
Well, some of us get the elevator and some of us get the shaft.
Oh, and so that's it? End of story? I don't think so. You have a whole life ahead of you, and that's a long time. How are you going to live it if you don't lighten your load?
I've been doing this a long time, Lily. I got it down to a science. What's going on?
Oh, I was just wondering what would happen if we stayed on the plane and let it take us to Canada or Greenland or somewhere, anywhere but Port Charles.
Sounds a little like running away.
Oh, it sounds a lot like running away. It appeals to me.
If I couldn't be convinced to stay in Puerto Rico, I sure as hell can't see myself in Greenland. The winters in Port Charles are about as much as I can handle.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking about the winter. I guess I'm just dreading coming face to face with what we've left behind.
I don't doubt that.
Will you be all right?
You mean with Brenda? I think a few days away did me a world of good. I'm not as eager to strangle her as I was.
Are you going to be all right with all this?
What do you mean?
I mean, you've been so wrapped up in my problems. I just wonder if you're up to confronting your own.
Brenda stopped being a problem the day she moved down.
Sonny, I've been thinking about what she did. And I honestly don't believe it was malicious. She probably thinks she was protecting you somehow.
I already had a mother.
I'm serious. I bet you she thinks she was only doing what was best for you.
Somewhere deep inside her warped mind, she probably thought exactly that. But I won't have the woman in my life making those kinds of decisions for me. And that's all there is to say about it.
Breakfast?
Maybe some other time. I can't stay long. I got some business to take care of.
Having to do with my father.
Something like that.
I hope he realizes how lucky he is to have you on his side. I know I am. It meant a lot to have a friend there for me.
Well, I'm glad it all worked out.
Sonny, you should give yourself some credit for that. I'm afraid I would have been lost there without you. You have a way of handling things. Even in the most delicate situations. Like a gentleman.
It wasn't as easy as it looked, but I'm glad I did what I could.
You took good care of me. Just as you said you would. My question now is, what next?
Who knows? Anything's possible. Isn't that what makes life so interesting? We're good friends, aren't we, Lily?
Of course.
And I always want to respect that friendship.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Good. Then I think the best thing we should do is take it just one day at a time and see how it plays itself out.
One step at a time. I can live with that.
Good, good. Then, first step for me to do is take your suitcase upstairs. I got business to attend to.
Go. It's fine. I'll be okay.
¿Estás alegre, Miguelito? Encontraste una mujer que no tiene clase, como la Lily.
What did he say?
Get out.
What'd you say, Sonny? Why don't you speak in English?
In English? I said you were a whore. The truth hurts, don't it?
¿De quién te quieres burlar?
No, don't even get
No,
close
Sonny,
to me, big
please.
girl, because you got a distinct disadvantage.
You run off to Puerto Rico with her and you're calling me names? That's a joke.
Yeah, we're all laughing, aren't we? You know, it's not like we didn't...
Sonny, please don't. For my sake. I'll call you later.
It's pathetic.
You should really check your facts before you jump to conclusions.
You want to hear facts, Lily? I know that you've been trying to break us up for months. And it took you about, 2 seconds to get him on a plane to Puerto Rico? You must have just loved being the one to console him.
Nothing happened between us. And look at you. Both of you.
It was really pointless.
You're in no position to make accusations. And you bet it is pointless.
Did you or did you not run off to Puerto Rico with him?
Do we have to get into this?
We didn't run anywhere. I'm going to tell you one more time, Brenda. Nothing happened between me and Sonny. What's your excuse?
I don't believe you. Do you believe her?
To be honest, I really don't care.
You're perfect for each other. Perfect.
Thanks.